होगी। सब जगह मीटिंग चल रही है फिर
and we are very delighted to have you with us today for the launch of the Women Empowerment in Education program. We start today's program by having our President, Archana Garodia Gupta, give the welcome address and her presentation, as also introducing our chief guest. Thank you.
Welcome to the national launch of the Flow We in Education program. I particularly welcome Dr. Kiran Bedi as our chief guest. She is an icon for women nationwide and is an example of a woman who has been very successful in a non-traditional job, which is one of the pillars of our We in Education program, to get women in non-traditional jobs. I'm grateful to the schools, the service companies, the skill trainers and the NGOs who have made time in their busy schedules to come here and support this initiative. FICCI Ladies Organization is a body of women entrepreneurs which has been working to economically empower women for the last 30 years. We have 15 locations nationwide who will all be participating actively in this initiative. At the outset, let me say that what is special about this initiative is that the stakeholders have got together themselves without any external directive to bring about these change. Flow members who are in the education sector are leading this initiative, and we hope to, and we are going to take this across the country with our Flow members. We ourselves, as employers and members of civil society, can bring about this social change. I'm going to make a brief presentation of the concept. This We in Education, We stands for Women's Employment and Women's Empowerment. There is a great need and opportunity to increase the employment of women as support staff in schools in India. While we are looking at the non-teaching staff in schools, when we looked at the data from we looked at the data from about 20 schools, we saw that about 50% of the non-teaching staff were men. If we have women in those jobs, it would help address security and safety of children in the schools. And for women, schools are a good job. It's a safe and secure environment for them to work in. And I have a personal opinion, women drivers will improve safety on the roads, less rash driving. Okay, the jobs we have identified, which are normally done by men today in schools, are security guards, administrative staff, canteen staff and management, bus helpers and conductors, and bus drivers. So, while these jobs, some of them are quite easy to get women for, and some of them are difficult. For administrative staff, for example, it's quite easy to get a trained woman to do the job. So I think that would be a low-hanging fruit. For the other jobs, which we found that there may be a scarcity or a difficulty in getting women we have actually tied up the back end with trainers, and we have had very generous offers from skill trainers to train people for these jobs, and we are putting you in touch with those trainers, and otherwise you can contact Flow if you're looking for good women employees for those jobs. For security guards, we have tied up with Group 4 and Securitas, and ASTM has kindly offered to train across the country security guards for us. For canteen, we have again there's Sri Shakti, and we have Kiwani's has offered, they are training women in food and canteen. For bus conductors and bus driving services, Maruti Suzuki has kindly offered. Nationally, they will be helping us with this initiative and training women drivers and badge certification for women conductors. And we have tied up with NGOs and organizations like NFAC, Sampurna and Oxfam, who have a lot of women who are looking for job opportunities. So we will be tying up with them for training the women. Potential impact. There are millions of jobs in the school sector pan-India. So this is something which, these are jobs that we are making available for women. Safety and security of children would improve nationwide. And the daily example of women in non-traditional jobs would contribute to a more equal gender perception among children and adults. We have 15 chapters, so 15 locations. We'll be rolling out this initiative in each of the locations. And in Lucknow, the launch is on 6th May, in Ludhiana mid-May, and in the west and south they'll be launching after the schools open in June and July. And to encourage this, we'll be felicitating and recognizing schools and service providers who have employed the maximum number of women at the end of the year. The government is also partnering in this, so we would like the government to help us promote the idea nationwide and employ more women in teaching staff in government schools. Here I'd like to say that Mumbai has stolen a bit of a march on us. In March, Mumbai, the School Bus Owners Association with 6,500 members has taken a decision that they will have only women driving school buses and vans. So they are taking up a huge training initiative for that. And I'm just quoting from something they said. There are many issues we are grappling with for years now, including confusion over implementing rules, hiring a woman attendant for each bus, rash driving and negligence by drivers, etc. Hiring women drivers will ensure all these problems are resolved. I just have some, so we are not the first. I have some pictures of women bus drivers across the country. This is Sarita, the first woman DTC driver. This is a bus conductor. Bombay has inducted many bus conductors and they're doing a good job. So I'm sure we can all ask for bus conductors from our bus providers. This is BMTC. They have women bus drivers as well in Bangalore. And so here I would like to tell you that also Azad Foundation is here. They handhold women drivers and they are the ones who actually trained the first DTC driver, and we're looking forward to their cooperation in more of this. And I would like to thank the representatives from the government who are here, Mr. Vinay Bhushan and Mr. Kamal Chabra from the NSDC. I would like to say that if all of us, we say this is a difficult job because there are problems, obviously, which is why these jobs are not being fulfilled by women today. But I think with a little bit of effort, I think all of us would agree that this would be a better situation if you had women in these jobs. With a little bit of effort, a little bit of inconvenience, if we put up with it, I think it is possible to actually achieve these things. So I I really look forward to the cooperation, and I really look forward to the energy and the passion which so many of you have displayed when we have spoken to them about this issue. If this is put into actually creating the situation about hiring a few, even if you're in doubt, I think if you can do 2 or 3 or 4 employees in these non-traditional jobs and see what kind of problems are there and how they can be solved, I think we can achieve this. I would like to thank Nisha Agarwal from Oxfam, who's here. Thank you for being here. I would now like to thank our team members, particularly National Vice President Flo and National Chair of We in Education, Vasvi Bharatram, for her passion and commitment. I would like to thank the Flo We in Education and Flo Skill Development Committee members, Archana Luthra, Jayanti Dalmia, Anjali Agarwal, Charu Gupta, Garima Jain, Harjinder Kaur and Malvika Halvasia for their truly hard work in bringing this together. I would also like to thank National Senior Vice President Flo Vinita Bimbit, who has worked on this initiative and has come down from Bombay for this launch. Thank you so much for coming here. Working together, I'm sure we can bring about this change.
Thank you, Archana, for setting the tone and tenor and telling what we are doing in We in Education. May I now invite Vasvi Bharatram, Vice President Flo, to give a perspective on how We in Education can be implemented in schools. So I will just tell you how the procedure and what we can look at.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the We in Education initiative. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful instrument which you can use to change the world. It is indeed wonderful for me to see so many friends, colleagues, and members of the school education fraternity here today. We as a socially responsible, caring community will probably be creating history that will impact generations of women to come. Being educators, our first responsibility is of course towards our children, but it also extends towards their families and society at large. From a school's perspective, by adopting this initiative, we will be creating a win-win situation, benefiting society and also our own organizations. As schools, our aim is to provide quality education in a safe and supportive environment. These days, schools have huge concerns about safety. We have had to add extra guards at every gate, more CCTVs, and some even have got GPS trackers in their buses. We can never be too careful about the staff that comes in close proximity with our children. By employing women as bus drivers and conductors, in administration, as security guards and in catering services, not only are we creating a safe learning space for the students, but also providing a safe haven for women who are stepping out of their homes for the first time to join the workforce. At the Sri Ram schools, we are committed to this initiative. As all our cleaning staff, catering staff and security staff is outsourced, we will be urging our service providers to engage more women in these fields and place them with us. In most schools, including ours, majority of the buses are on contract from bus agencies and come with their own drivers and conductors. We hope to work through these agencies and soon have a few lady bus drivers and conductors in our schools as well. No offense to the men, but we really do feel that the women can add a lot to this spectrum as well. We know how difficult it is to reschedule diaries and take out time. We really appreciate your being here with us today. I would like to acknowledge each and every one of the schools present. I will be reading out your names in alphabetical order. Please do stand up when I take your name. Akshay Pratishthan, Mrs. Aruna Dalmia, Ms. Indra Chaudhary. The Banyan Tree School, Mr. Rajiv Kumar, Ms. Ranjana Negi. Birla Vidya Niketan, Ms. Birla. Blind Relief Association, Ms. Neelu Suneja and Mr. Bhupinder Kaur Lamba. Chiranjeev Bharti School, Palam Bihar, Ms. Sangeeta Saxena. Chiranjeev Bharti School, Sushant Lok, Ms. Shalini Jairath. Also Chiranjeev Bharti School, Palam Bihar, Ms. Jyoti Sanu. Diya Foundation, Ms. Pearl Sani. Aisha School, Faridabad, Ms. Ritu Kohli. Jaipuria Schools, Ms. Sunita Jaipuria. Khaitan Public Schools, Mr. Anirudh Khaitan and Ms. Geeta Varshney. Leelavati Mandir School, Mr. Harsh Gupta. Modern Schools, Ms. Ambika Pant. Mount Carmel, Dr. Michael Williams. OPG World School, Ms. Sonika Chandra. Red Roses Public School, Ms. Ritu Berry. Sarla Birla Schools, Ms. Tapti Singhi. Springdale Spruce Road, Ms. Mala Gupta. Step by Step World School, Ms. Ritu Suri. The Shriram Millennium School, Faridabad, Ms. Anuradha Gupta. Shriram Millennium Schools, Faridabad, Noida, Ms. Uttara Singh and Mr. Jitendra Singh. The Shriram School, Mrs. Manika Sharma and Ms. Girja Balakrishnan. Vasant Kali School, Ms. Nika Agarwal and Ms. Shivani Chib. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I would also like to acknowledge our skilling partners and service providers who will help us to make this possible. They are creating a pool of women drivers and conductors, security guards, etc. by training them, making them job ready and helping to get them placed. I would request you also to stand up, please. Caterman, Mr. Sanjay Chok and Mr. Ajendra Kumar Munjal. Group for Services, Mr. Sushant Kumar. Impressions, Mr. Sonu Chadda and Mr. Amit Singh. Institute of Advanced Security Training, Mr. Umang Sethi and Mr. Ajit Kumar. Neha Bus Service, Mr. Kamal Sharma. G4S, Mr. Anup Rawat. Securitas India, Ms. Gauri Grover. Automobile Association of Upper India, Mr. T.K. Malhotra. Aadhar Foundation, Mr. Srinivas Rao. Save the Children India, Monjurika. Oxfam International, Ms. Nisha Agarwal. Director of Education, Dr. Sunita Kaushik and Mr. Ravindra Kumar. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Inadvertently, if I have left out anybody, please stand up on your own. I apologize in case I have. The We in Education initiative needs your wholehearted support. We would like you to be our ambassadors